All right, so I got my new kicks. They are perfectly clean. They have a lot of tread on the bottom, and these are my old ones. They're actually not too much wider looking, but check out that hole. Big old hole. All that is, the cushion is just worn out. And then over here, mustard seed. Look at how much wider her old ones are.
Yeah.
But they're perfectly clean. I don't know how she managed to keep those old ones really clean. So we're gonna break them in today. We got about 10 miles today, right?
Yep.
Breaking them in. So we are getting ready to start our hike for the day. And along with my shoes, I got another little care package from my mommy and daddy. They sent some goodies and things like that. But look, my mom also sent a mother-daughter bracelet. So I get to carry this for the rest of the way, my special bracelet. Thank you, Mom.
All right, here we go. Back on the AT. Well, good afternoon, good what, morning?
Morning.
It's still morning. Barely morning. And yesterday was a wild roller coaster of a day.
Survived.
And we're alive. The problem is the next section we have to do in the Whites is still 100-mile-per-hour winds today.
Yeah.
So
And we are not going back into that
Mustard
today.
Seeds said she wanted to go back into it, but we vetoed it.
I did not.
So, but we decided it wouldn't be safe, so we were going to zero today. But as hikers who have a mission to get to Katahdin in 3 weeks from now, we're like, let's not zero. Let's get some miles in. So,
Well, and our incredible hosts.
yeah,
Greg
and Jennifer were
went
like,
to the drawing board, and he was like, well, you probably don't want to zero. So here's a section that you
Yeah.
can probably handle even in the weather. So thank you for the
Yeah,
suggestion.
And it was also like, why did we go through the wind if we're just going to zero anyway?
Right.
So.
yeah, so he suggested we come up here to Grafton Notch, which is about 50 to 60 miles ahead of where we should be on trail. So we bumped up where we will be hitting in a few days.
But we didn't cross the Maine border officially.
Yeah, we're in Maine,
here.
and we're doing a little hiking today, doing an 11-mile stretch, 10.5-mile stretch from Grafton Notch up to the road. He's going to pick us up here in about 4 hours. And yeah, it's going to be a little windy today.
But we're going to have homemade pulled pork, slow cooked pulled pork tonight, so that's what's going to be on our brain.
Yeah, so it'll be
blowing off the trail.
a little mid.
No, we're not blowing. We're in the trees.
What?
Sweets, we're in the trees.
I just thought that's what we had in our cards for the rest
Yeah,
of the way.
the Sweet thinks it's going to be 100 miles an hour from here on out. But they say don't quit on a bad day. So every day from here on out will be a bad day, just so we don't quit, right?
No.
So even if it's going good,
No. It's
I'll
gonna-
figure out a way
It's going to be a great day.
to make it bad, so Sweets don't walk away.
Why don't we just start?
Let's
All right.
break.
All right, we got about 3.5 hours now to knock this out, so we better get busy. All right.
This is our introduction to Maine. These wonky boards.
Okay, my legs are finally working. First time today. Kind of. You're just like bending. So that's gonna... Yep. I've never seen an intersection before.
Well, this goes up, so I'm sure that's up.
No, you're
have a little PTSD here in that wind
I know.
after yesterday.
I keep getting up higher. I'm like, oh. This is one of the things I wanted to do today, though, so I always just sit there and think about it.
Yes.
I can outlive both of y'all's phones still work.
I know, it's incredible what we put them through.
I mean, mine too, but it hasn't really been wet. Somehow. I don't know how actually it didn't get wet yesterday, because it was in those pants. Not in a Ziploc or anything.
So, my bum is feeling fine. Just a little sore, but it's good. So today in our 10.4 mile hike, we had the initial ascent out of the road, the notch, and then right now we're doing this kind of cruisy over. We're about to make our climb up to, I think it's Baldpate. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. West Peak, and then down and up to East Peak. And we'll only have one more short climb. Other than that, it'll be down off the mountain and down to the road for the day. So we've done at least half of our climbing so far. And I feel the shoes breaking in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, the West Peak. Down and up to the East Peak.
That's the East Peak over there.
Stump at the end of this and just watch it go.
Okay.
Well done. Grafton Notch.
Use this way. The East Peak.
Baldpate Mountain East.
All right.
6.3. East.
6.3, that's where we're going. Mostly down with a half a mile gain and the rest down. So our friend Navigator is a physical therapist, and she taught us when you come down this steep stuff, nose over toes. It helps to center your gravity better so you don't fall backwards.
I didn't want to go down that way, but they put that metal ladder there, so
It's like the most ridiculous way.
I felt like I had to.
So this is a nice change of pace. The last section for, I don't know, a mile or so was just steep, slick, wet rock. Kind of a little bit like that. So it's just slow going. We're not in the whites, but it is slow. Obstacles.
Somebody just cut it.
They like snapped off.
This is our last ascent for the day. About a half a mile of it. And about 4 miles down. We're not going over there. Well, we got about a half a mile to go, and it did not rain on us. The closest it got was a big old cloud that was just kind of misty feeling. So, no rain today. Woohoo!